Grease on cable when you can get it right here on this show. You see, we provide all sorts of entertainment. Okay, well, if you've been turned out recently for a loan or mortgage due to a low credit score, you are not alone. Robbie and Carrie Allen with Credit Restoration of Texas are here to help, and we're so delighted they're here. Robbie,
we are so
Carrie,
glad to be here.
First of all, for people who this isn't your first time on Great Day, give us a little background on what Credit Restoration of Texas, what you guys do for folks.
What we specialize in doing is helping our clients boost up their credit scores and improve their credit profiles to help them achieve their goals, whether it's getting into a home, refinancing, getting a car loan. And these days, with the credit markets where they're at, it's just getting harder and harder, to get those things done.
What I think is fantastic about what you guys do is, I remember 10, 15 years ago, if you had bad credit, people thought they were doomed. Not anymore. You guys are actually in the business of turning credit around. I say doing fantastic things. Let's talk about some of the items on a credit report that can lower your score for people who do have a low score. Tell us some of those things.
Right. Collections, charge-offs, repossessions, or even having your credit cards maxed out. It can really, really affect your score. We're very, very successful at boosting up those credit scores, and on average we can boost up a score about 50 points when we're working on our client's credit. And on the screen, I guess they're going to pull it up here. You'll see a deletions page where this is actually things that have been removed, from a credit report.
And you guys have actually done well as far as removing items. Another thing that can lower the score are late payments, misinformation. Tell us how you delete these things on the.
Well, first of all, you can see on this one with the civil judgments there. You see 2 of those were deleted, and also. Collection agencies, middling credit management, deletions. There's about 11 deletions in this one round on an individual from San Antonio, Texas, and this is going to bring him up considerable points. We just used the Fair Credit Reporting Act that says that everything has to be correct, verifiable information, and we go through the process to make that happen.
And sometimes, Carrie, isn't the information just old and it hasn't been removed and it's sitting on your credit report and your score's low and you don't know why?
It's supposed to rotate off of 7 years, but unless you get in and check your report and make sure that in fact does happen, it'll sit there and it will continue to negatively impact upon your credit.
Deletions is a wonderful option. Let's talk about what you can do for people who've gone through bankruptcy or a debt settlement.
One thing with that is that they've actually taken responsibility for their debt. They don't have any liabilities, but now they have a whole bunch of paid collections on their credit, and that still impacts their credit negatively. We have great success with going in there and helping those folks take those negative items off to restore their credit worthiness, because if not, it's going to stay on there.
It's going to stay on there
7 to 10 years.
7 to 10 years, and that's a long time.
That's
isn't
a
it?
long time.
Carrie, let's talk about first of all a person's FICO score. Tell us what that is and how it can affect interest on a home loan. This is huge.
Well, the FICO score is a Fair Isaac company. They developed an algorithm and have a scoring from 300 to 850. Now, in this example here, if a person was to buy a home, $150,000 home with a 30-year mortgage, if he had a 620 score or a lower score, he might be able to get an interest for 7%, and his payment would be about $1,000 a month for principal and interest. Now, if we were able to help this individual get his score up higher, say 720, then he could get an interest rate of 5%, and his payment would only be $800 a month. Therefore, he would save $200 a month and over $75,000 for the life of the loan.
That is extraordinary. You're talking about going from having very few options when it comes to purchasing power versus a lot of options when that credit score is what it should be. Let's talk about what you guys can do to help actually improve the score. Do you start with an evaluation of a person's situation? How does that work?
Absolutely. The first thing we do is we talk to the client, we go over their credit, and we give them an in-depth evaluation and analysis of their credit report, and we identify all those items on there that may be bringing down their score, whether they're unverifiable, obsolete, or inaccurate. Once we've analyzed that, we do have the strategies and guidance and assistance to really take care of nearly all credit situations, and we have guaranteed means of getting our clients establishing new credit, which is really important.
Which is really important.
Yep.
And I would imagine, Carrie, it's a weight off of a lot of people when they see these deletions and things that you guys have been able to remove and raise
why
those
should
scores.
they have to carry it for 7 years when we can
That's
help
a
them get
long
that
time.
off and get back on track?
That's what you do for people. And you guys actually have a special offer for Great Day SA viewers. Tell us what that is.
Yeah, it's a fantastic offer, especially with credit being as important as it is right now. the first 50 callers or first 50 emails are going to get a free credit report and analysis.
Thank you so much. That is for great DSA viewers. If I were you, I would call. Why not take advantage of that? It's free. 4203 Gardendale. That's the location for Texas, for Credit Restoration of Texas, Suite C101, and they do have English-speaking services available. There is the number, 210-248-9061. Don't be stuck not being able to do the things you want to do because that credit score is too low. Kens5.com/greatday. Thank you so much.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. Thank you
you.
so much. All right, everybody, stay with us. It's a great day at the McNay. We'll tell you why when we come back.